Welcome everyone, I am Tim and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Risk Global Domination. And we are here with the Airship playing progressive capitals, fog and blizzards on. And as red pops up, as you can see, yes, for alliances. So let's take a look at what the blizzards do today. Got a hard choke, hard choke, hard choke, hard choke, hard choke, semi-hard choke, and hard choke. Okay, so we have a lot of chokes on this map. So I could lock in a +3 right here, fight my way coming out. That's not a bad thing to do. And could fight out to here 1 point. I have a ton of material right here. Let's take a quick look at the bonuses. So I could take a +3 of records right off the bat. I have a very good spot for that. And I'm actually fairly close to holding gap room right across here. So depending on what goes on, there's a chance, I could cap all the way out here and have this pocket behind me. Red is really the only one I'd really have to worry about. And I actually have very good vision other than here. So a lot of times you want to cap in the back of pockets so you can fight your way out and tear up anybody that is in front of you. Today I'm not sure because this is a strong 1 point hold all the way up through here. This is less strong for white, but you could come out here. It's okay. This is a pretty solid choke point up through here all the way. So this is for sure the middle of the board. So red did end up capping. May as well accept the alliance now just to get a little bit more vision. And they cap down below. We'll give them a thumbs up. They are down here. Not too terrible. So I could cap in here, be completely hidden, and I could actually probably have a fairly weak capital, but that would be easy to card block later on. This would be by far the safest play to put my troops, or put my capital right here, go pop, pop, and be done. Let's check the settings here a minute. UI scale, big map. Let's get a nice big visual for people watching on mobile. Oh, see, okay, but purple is a bot. You have the bot emblem here, so purple capped in the back. They're going to roll off their capital, go pop, pop, more than likely. So that's slow me down a little bit. And white caps over there. So I could cap here. The bot rolls off. I just slam all the troops. Lock in a +3 with an extra cap. Might not be a bad thing. I was thinking of capping way up here, which I would eventually get this capital. Only white goes after. And white is not allied with me, so it wouldn't know to come in here to get the capital. But I would also like to have larger than a 5 cap here. So I'm talking through late game. This would be a great striking point to have all my troops on a capital. You know what? We're going to go for it. Worst that can happen is I lose. So we got 6-player game. One ended up being a bot, readied up, and then failed to fully play. So pink is likely to be taking this bonus, or at least maybe had this, maybe attacking up in here. Kind of see what is happening. Ideally, purple does not add any to this 5, and it just rolls a 5v2 and loses, and I can just swoop in and get all of this. But we are playing with the pink player, Browen. Red, or black rather, is Rice Z Infected. He is the host of the game, and it looks like he is going for this bonus over here. Red is our ally right now, General Tornado 814. Purple, General Yogi, readied up and then failed to play. White, we have General Chakraborty 8031, and then myself, the controller, in the last position. I could really potentially mess up Black's game too, as they're coming out of this pocket, and then just absolutely put all my troops here, which minimum I will get 8. If I hold over 12 territories, 12 or more, I will get 9 on the first turn. But highly likely that I lose at bare minimum this 2 from purple. And ooh, red bot's out. Okay. Interesting. They did seem like they took a long time to play at the beginning, but they do have the actual bot emblem here. So we know their capital is here. Black is likely in here. Pink is likely in this neck of the woods. And we know purple. So the only... Oh, and we know white. So we have a good idea where all the capitals are at. Oh, puts on the capital. Roll that. That would be great. And didn't add any here. And rolls off. Perfect. Loses a troop. That's great. Not going to roll my 3. Oh, okay. Takes me out. So takes me under. So I am only going to be getting 8 territories. 1 troop back to capital. So it has a 2 cap back in there. I don't have to worry about red. And white is going to be focused over here. So I think I have a safe option to take this bonus. Wouldn't mind taking a +4 as well, but just in case pink gets a little frisky getting a +2, I think if we just put 2 troops on there, we should be sitting pretty good. And we should be able to just take this bonus here. And ideally, we don't lose any troops. Nope. And I think let's just put a 3 on the back there. And we can put a 3 up front to hopefully hold our bonus against red as a bot. And nobody saw where I attacked, as red is now a bot. And it was only purple in here, which was a bot as well. Pay attention to what people start with. Starting with 10 troops. I am definitely glad I put a couple troops here. So we're going to want to prioritize hitting the human players behind us. Black also gets 10 troops. So it gets +2, +1, 3. Cap is 5, and then probably 5 for territories. Maybe pink has a +1 here or a +1 down here. We'll take a little look at the bonus once again. So we are in records. We have gap room, meeting room. We will not be able to get engine room, but we have a good later game capital to make kills. Black is over in the lounge and the bathrooms, but didn't actually see them attacking out here, so not sure exactly what's going on. Red is down in the viewing deck, quit immediately. Purple, quit immediately. White took the vault turn 1 likely, and then of course I am in the upper once again. And what did red start with? Still started with 6, likely had his own capital still. 9 for white. Probably 2, 4, plus 5 for territories. Quite possibly. I definitely need to clear white out and black out. How many troops am I going to get? Quite a few, right? $11 troops. That's pretty good. Let's put 3 there, guarantee that. Let's put... Is that going to be enough to clear? With good dice, it will clear. Hopefully this has good dice. Lose 1, of course. Needs to win. Just barely won. Okay, so we do have 2 troops we can bring in. White, we are going to want to for sure eliminate from back here. And, okay, purple is a bot. You know what? Let's get a little frisky. We'll try a 3v1. Wins, and we'll try a 4v2 to 75%. And that wins. Perfect. So we have everything cleared behind us. Let's move this 3 up to capital. And as long as pink doesn't get too many, perfect. 14, make a 16 here. Not going to be able to break in. So now we have a +1, +4, +3, and a capital all behind our capital. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 territories guaranteed. So that's 5 for territories, 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 guaranteed every single turn. And if I have others back here, things will be good. And pink quit. Okay. Pink started with 14 and they are MIA. Why are people quitting so much? Because they are in attack phase for a long time. Do they get a card? Does it switch and have a bot take over? These are 90-second turn timers. Take a look at the settings quick minute, I guess. I am the controller playing Capital Conquest on the Airship. Auto placement, expert, bot, progressive, cards, balance blitz, dice, fog on, blizzards on, regular turn timer, 90 seconds. Alliances are on. Inactivity automated, novice to grandmaster. And pink bots, okay. Black gets 11. Where are they at? This is actually earlier in the turn order. Okay, has a 14. He'd be wise to take me out. Single dice sliding somewhere. Single dice again. Interesting. Little slider error there. Comes over. Nope, went that way. Rolls this way. You need to take me out. Yep. And rolls into the corner. So black likely controls all of this. Red gets 5. I'm going to lose my 1. So I'm going to lose my potential momentum to go into black. That is a problem. Okay. So red is not really going to slow him down. There's a chance that black doesn't get this, but I definitely need to eliminate this part of black. Get black out of here. Let him work out of here. And I'm just going to need to make sure I have a strong capital that nobody can get into. 11 for white. White has a 2-way go coming out. So how much does he go? Pink cattle started with a lot. So pink likely has this +2, +4, and possibly this +2 or +1 coming in out this way. And there, okay, so white is trying to go for this. I think it's time. Black knows where we are at. White is soon going to know. Gotta get black out of here. Let's leave. Make that a 15 cap with a fortify. Let's see who has this capital over here. That is black. Okay. So black is in a good position. So let's just mess white up right now. We'll just play stupid-ish and just hit hard. Let's try to hit in the corner. We'll do a single dice slider. Maybe we get lucky, and we do. Okay, so we get that bonus. We're sitting a little risky now with black getting this capital. So black controls all of this and has a good line of attack here. Pink is huge. This 13 on my capital actually protects me from anybody that wants to come in from this way. They'd have to walk around. It's good to know that red is sitting over here, because eventually kills are going to be needing to come in. Yeah, 16. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. An 8 for territories? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's possible. 17. Another 1 or 2 in here. Or pink also has this +1, which is possible as well. How much did black start with? 12. So black actually got hit by somebody. White's going to be sitting pretty good having the 2 and the 2. I do have a wild card, so I have a trade if I need it, but right now I don't need to worry about that. We'll see what white does. Black did a lot of attacking. So the only 2 human players, black and white got hit by red. Red started with 3 troops, so not many troops left for red. Got a little bit here. Likely to have some in the middle as well. And is white going to play? They start with 7, so this is all white has. And they're going to be making sure to break me. Are they going to take red out? No, they want to make sure that I don't have this. But he did leave this 1 up here. So I could really mess white up again, but black is going to steamroll then at that point, especially with this second capital. Do get 18 troops. How much is black going to get? Is the real question. Let's guarantee a card over here. We know red's still in this corner, so white doesn't have that. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. We'll come in. White has a 3 there. Probably has troops on his capital. Let's clear out red. We know black doesn't have this. Okay, so let's leave that 5 there. Be able to get a card. We can fortify this up. Just not really a sneaky 3, but at least a 3 back in the corner. 17 for pink now. So they are up 1 from what they got before. So pink is doing really good work. Hopefully pink is coming in and is messing black up. That would be great. Pink gets the red kill. Wait, no, they got the purple kill. I was gonna say the red kill. I can see red. Pink's coming through. Yeah, pink's massive. Is this gonna roll? No. So pink controls pretty much all of this bottom. Black getting 19. Black is gonna be very strong coming out, but he has to fight through all of this or over here. Red last position is likely to be right here. And with pink getting the purple kill, red trades in, puts all 11 right here would be my guess. I think pink pretty much controls all of this now. Pink is massive. I do have 3 cannons and I can save my wild. Perfect. White trades in early. Gonna work on clearing me all out probably. Yep, clears me all out. That's fine. Black is huge. Pink is huge. I want pink to try to hold this and pressure this way. I don't need to trade. At this point, I can't really fight through pink to attack black, especially when black's on 5 cards. I could go back right back into white. No sense of doing that. So we're just going to take a card. Lose 8 on a 7, unfortunately. And it is good to see that black is right here. Pink trades. And gets 20. 12 trade and a 20. Yeah, starts with 20 and pink is wrecking house. But with black over here, there's a chance that this has just been sitting there. But trying to read through the fog here. White we know is only over here. Red is over here. Soon to have 3 cards. Likely to be all of red. With pink getting 20. Black gets 23. Black is in the driver's seat. Gets the 15 trade, which I haven't traded yet, and I am going to get the 20 off of that. So I am going to have one more territory there. I can always pop down and over. Black is doing a ton of attacking. Watch this. I have 2 capitals. Black has 2 capitals. White has 1. Pink has 1. Black's doing a ton of attacking. So is he just clearing this whole middle? No, so black went over here with all of his troops. Got the red kill. We'll say well played to that. So black is over here. How much did he extend? That was an 11 troops in here that red had. So how much did black extend? Of course, we have to trade in. Getting a bunch of troops. I could potentially come and clear black. That's punching through a 10. Let's see Black has a 22 stack there. Okay. Let's go punchy on black. Good roll there. He has all of the corners, so he has all of this. Let's put 1 in the corner. Let's lose 5 on it. Not ideal. And where is your capital? Am I opening it now? Yes. And he's MIA. Perfect. Guess we gotta go a little bit faster. Oh, well, that's fine. End attack phase. That's where I want most of my troops. Just a 3. Black's gonna get enough. He has a trade in. If he just legitimately quit, this 3 is fine. If not, this 11 should hold up to the 16, which ultimately is what you want. I probably shouldn't have done this split because it didn't actually get me a bonus anywhere. And maybe I should have done a manual or 2 down, but I did have a great roll on that 22, only losing 11. So I messed up Black's world. 4 plus the trade. Are you going to just quit? Because you absolutely could actually pretty much all the way come back through. Now I do have the set on 3 that I can come back with. But it looks like you are going to quit. I kind of like 90-second turns, especially for larger maps. Like, I can attack relatively quick. I'm not as fast as the fastest, but I'm not slow either when I get up and going. But 90-second, I do actually kind of like, because then the bot actually will officially take over about in this vicinity. And then at that point, the bot will take a card, advance, actually go on with the game. And once they have flagged like this and bot, then they cannot return. But that should be a bot. Yep, botted, trades in, puts 19 stack. Definitely can break through my 3 here. But it'll do a split. 9v3 rolls. Okay, so as I was saying, 60-second turn timer would be a lot nicer, because then I would then I would be able to hold. So what does white have? Did white get messed up? White is getting 10, so white's doing all right in the corner back here. Just enough to be holding on. I am going to be getting a ton of troops here. Pink does not have a trade. Fortified that back. Make a nice even 20 cap. I think we'll take that. We'll take the rest here. Actually, could fortify this 5 if I so choose. I got a nice 10 cap here. We're not going to open these 5s. 5s can go the other way. That's fine. And I think we're sitting all right. And I do think I'm actually going to leave. Yeah, I will move that one. This 5, if that 5 comes down and comes over, then I can go and attack. And how much is Pink getting? Pink is putting like all their troops on me. Oh no. 29v20 shouldn't roll. It has another card it can take. But hopefully that means Pink is going to be rolling into white. Pink is massive. But if you aren't sure on risk, Pink is already locked in to, I guess at this point, 4th place with being flagged. Black theoretically can still return because is only MIA. Once it's flagged, can no longer return, and then that locks in the position. So white, I hit white a couple times, and white's sticking it out, so good on you, white. It appears, don't want to count my chickens too quickly, but it appears as though I will likely have this won. I think this is the turn where I have to go mess up white just to make sure, especially getting the 30 trade. Might go a little crazy, getting 10 troops, 2, 4, 6, plus the territory. So he only has these. I think I want to go into them now, or I could wait one more turn. I think maybe I can hold my wild and double it up. Pink could have a trade, so I guess pay a little attention to that. Got to hold this too. Well, that is just fancy. We'll start working on taking care of black just a little bit. And making sure we are strong on capital. We're actually going to leave a little roadblock of a 6 there. Take a couple of black there. And go ahead. Black could roll into the capital. Let's just put a couple more troops on it just to be safe there. I probably actually should have traded in. I wasn't thinking. I should have traded in. I should have killed black that turn. I definitely had it. So that is definitely a miss on my part. I was too focused thinking over on white, which I could have traded. And I should have had enough, especially with my income, and the trades are 35. Yeah, I more than had enough to trade, and come in off of this. I easily could have gotten black, so that was definitely a mistake on my part. But most of it going here. That is great. Not going to roll the capital. Maybe it'll make my line a little easier and attack down with one of those. Black's fortifying up into it. Cool. White got wrecked by pink. This is great. So pink is fighting white. I need to just go ahead and take out black. I could take him out for 2 cards actually right now too. Maybe that actually makes sense. Maybe I'll let him get a 3rd card. That probably makes more sense. And do I have to force trade the wild? No. Perfect. All right, well, let's start taking off some of these. I think 16 is enough. 15. And yeah, we can actually just tack down and then go out that way and fortify over. Well, that's only 93. Needed one more, but I did get it. So does that mean this is 93? Oh, great roll, though. We'll fortify that one over. That looks good. We'll just start taking out a few of these. We'll leave 10 on cap just to be on the safe side. Nope, nope. This one. And we'll run it down into the corner. And we'll let black come out. Maybe white goes crazy and tries to attack through everything. But that would be suicide. And again, maybe I should have put more troops onto the capital since that is a 50 stack, which is, this is actually a 1 point on the entirety of this board. Just once I get this, I could hold everything, but pink is actually going to be slaughtering white now. I'll be able to kill black next turn for 3 cards, get a trade in, be able to save my wild, and then at that point, I probably just start going after white because pink is already flagged, so that actually doesn't matter. And white, I think, is going to be pretty much locked in behind pink. I have 3 capitals. Pink likely has this capital, their own capital back here, and those aren't going to be guarded. Pink will trade in, though, next turn. Black card skipped? All right, well, we'll still kill you for 2. I didn't know a bot would card skip when he had 2 rolls that would be easy to take. White traded in for 45. Well done, white. This is actually guarding me, this 52. It's actually guarding me. We'll guarantee getting that. We'll take out this 7 and then fortify to our spot. Because at this point, black goes down. At this point, what's the trade at? Oh, and I have to use the wild. Trades are at 50. Do I just take it? Maybe? Oh, pink is going to be trading. I don't think so. We leave it as a 1 point for me. And if this 19 wants to roam around, it can. Because we have 122 cap. Next turn, we go in. Although pink is putting most of it here. Of course, 34 and had a trade. It's kind of doing a weird little thing here. But this is actually helping white here. Because this 105 cannot go anywhere. It is locked against my capital. And is locked against this 19. Trade on 3? No. I think we go in on our next trade. We can easily take a card on the 19. Maybe this 105 will roll off. Maybe it won't. White still getting 7 troops. Yeah. White is pinned in. Do they even get a card? They do. I'm not sure how expensive their cards are. But at this point, 41. Just take a card on the 18. And we will likely go in next turn. Pink has a trade. Oh no, 34. That's up to 153. This is absurd. I do have a trade. 161, 165, 168. That is an insane amount of troops. And if this actually doesn't roll... Oh, good. I was going to say, if that doesn't roll, that actually card blocks me. But only having a 59 to go through, that is nice. Although this 85 does have a option to go that way. But that is going to be stayed glued on my capital. All right, so white is actually trying to press onward, tacking out 41, and I'm trading in because I am going in. Let's... Do we want to leave behind some? I really should get my roller fixed for this so I can scroll a lot faster. We'll leave it at 100. Let's actually break up pink a little bit so they don't get quite so many troops. Oh, I just screwed up there. I missed the split. Going too fast. So let's just clear this pocket. Oh, there's your capital. Okay. We'll just leave, again, just a nominal amount on there. Let's do 10. I guess in this regard, I can at least keep my main capital big. And I get a wild card. 16 for pink. Pink will bust me up, obviously. But I could actually clear pink and fully stack here if I wanted to. White is probably pretty happy seeing that I took out some of pink, took another capital. Pink only gets 16. Pink has a lot of troops. Breaks? No. Okay. Only 2 going over here. Perfect. Still 7 for white. I think I kill pink on the next turn. I think I just go ahead and I put all my troops down here. White gets the 70 trade. Do they try to do anything frisky? 1 attack, 2 attacks, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, they're making moves. 6, 7. Are they going to be trying to make it to here? 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, they're all the way over here. Oh, they're going to bust me up. They are going to bust me up. They see a 10 cap. They're going to smack that. And kapow, 10 on, lose 10 on it. Okay, so I'm not going to be going that way. Does white run out of time? Right now, this is nothing on capital. Does the split? I'm going to have enough time. So best case scenario, this is a 22 cap. Oh, leaves 1 troop behind here? Okay. So that's a 22 cap. Okay. Go for the pink kill now, but I'm not going to. And I guess in this regard, guarantee pop pop. I can get it next turn. So let's go ahead. Let's just do a little exploratory. We lose 19 troops there. Maybe white will think that they have it. Oh, they didn't even fortify. Okay, so let's just put like 20 that way. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. I'm not going to get it. That's okay. We can continue onward with white. Pink still has this as an 11 cap. That is good to know. So white was just completely going in. Okay, has a 65 cap. That's nice. Just clean out some of this. Check my time. There. 125 locked in. That makes a nice capital. So we have a full knowledge of what pink has. It has 112 troops. So we're going to roll off capital. Okay, that's fine. White knows that this cap is empty. Oh, nice. Loses that 3-on-1. This capital is empty. Don't go any further than that, so I can just do a loop. Although I am gridlocked here. There was 100 troops up this way. Okay, so this is enough to take out that. And I can attack the other way. And I do have a wild. Cool. White started with 7 troops again. Just comes back to take the capital. That's fine. He sees that this is a 1 cap. So he goes to it. That'd be nice to only have pink there. Yeah, so pink. Okay, so pink is only up here. Cool. And this cap is empty. Come on. Come this way. Open my capital, please. Does it split? 5. I mean, I'm behind you, so it's not that great. Not sure what you're going for. Yes, yes. Open my capital. Open it. Open the capital. Nope, doesn't open it. Well played. Good game. You are not going to have a set on 2. Where does this 38 go? Oh, I didn't see it up over here, so that 38 might have actually come over here. Let's just put a couple troops down just so I know for sure one way or the other. And let's loop from here, looping around. We're going to kill pink for the trade. We'll leave it for now, so utilize our timer. Okay, that is a 3. Perfect. We can just take that nice and easy. I think that he left this one empty. Yes, so we can go ahead and cap run him next turn. Or not next turn, but just this turn. 38 cap. I think we have enough to hit him. Kill pink. 38 cap. Oh, I get a trade there as well. Perfect. And 82 on 38. That should be good. Well played. Good game. What's the percentage here? Because this is the last capital. 99%. Kapow. Lose 54. All 6 capitals are taken. All right. Good game all the way around. It's a little unfortunate that people just will bot out, but it is what it is. Sometimes you hit people like I hit black, and at that point they just quit because they're like, well, wipe my hands, my game is over. But overall, that's a fun one. Fairly quick-ish for a large map with 90-second turns. Defeating high-ranked lobby here, all Grandmasters. Defeating 2 novices and 3 beginners. Good game all the way around. Well done for General Chakraborty for sticking around and hanging in there when you do get attacked. Because, hey, if you are looking for rank points, just white sticking around ended up getting second. Black could have fought me after I went into him, and I think definitely could have probably recovered, restacked the capital, and had enough little outskirts that black definitely could have stuck around a lot longer. But that is why you play. Just keep on sticking it out. You never know what will happen. That is how you get better. But as always, thanks for watching and thanks for joining. And until next time, powering off.